I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And there's Maggie Mae.
There she is.
Join us as we follow the moon. And happy
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo has become an important holiday for us because it was on May 5th, 4 years ago, that we left our sticks and bricks and went on this full-time journey.
Yep.
So today is our 4th year Nomadiversary, and we wanted to share a few things with you that we have come across, that if a journey like this may be in your future, maybe something here will be helpful today.
That's right.
And if you have been watching Instagram and Facebook over the last week, you'll know we reached a milestone about a week ago.
Oh, we did.
And we survived.
Absolutely.
Cathy drove the first time that she's driven this rig. Now, she had driven our Class C. She had driven our gasser.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of terrified her with that one.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of top heavy. It swayed a lot. The brakes were...
It's just less stable altogether.
Yeah. So we decided when we got into coming across West Texas, that would be the perfect place for her to do that because it's wide open roads.
We've been down the road before and we knew that we were pretty safe there.
And we went from this when she first got behind the wheel, and 20 minutes later we went to this. She did so well. She got comfortable with it much quicker than what I ever thought she would have.
And I think you will too.
And it's an important thing. It's a great experience. She ended up smiling. She ended up driving past a couple of rest stops where we thought we might stop. Her first drive was 2 hours and 22 minutes.
Yep.
Going down the highway. I was so proud of her, and she did great.
I think it's really important that everybody knows how to drive. And I've known all along that I needed to. If your driver, if you're just the passenger or the co-pilot,
navigator in a lot of cases.
Yeah, snack provider. You really risk, if anything should happen where your driver can't, that you guys are in trouble. And I always knew that I could. I always knew that I should. I was always reluctant. There's a certain amount of fear, or what we call respect, because this isn't just driving a little sports car. Mm-hmm. And it's our home. It's got everything in it. And I got a little complacent. And I knew that when we were coming here would be the best place for me to be able to feel comfortable driving and not have to worry about all the traffic and the turns and so forth. And I still have a lot to learn. So I will conquer those as I become more comfortable. But that's really why it's important that both of you, or you have somebody that can take over.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay to still have a main driver and a backup.
That's right.
And as long as she's comfortable that if something were to happen that I wouldn't be able to drive for a period of time, I can still be up front with her, helping her, hopefully not making her nervous.
But we don't do a lot of long days, but sometimes your plans do kind of put you in a situation where if you're having to do all the driving, it's going to be quite taxing. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of nice to have somebody you can switch off with and not have to do it all by yourself.
And that's another point that I wanted to touch on. We normally try to stick to be where we're going by 3 p.m, no more than 300 miles. We actually were kind of doing a little bit of a relocation this time. We are currently in New Mexico, and we got to New Mexico last week. It was on on the big long driving day.
That's right.
We left San Antonio area at 8:45 in the morning. We ended up and got into the park here in Carlsbad, New Mexico, a little after 4 o'clock. And that was with an hour time change. So it was a long drive day.
It was a long day.
And I really enjoyed having 2 hours of that drive day that I didn't have to drive.
Right in the middle.
And, we always talk about expect the unexpected. I get here, we're getting everything set up, and I'm feeling relaxed. I'm feeling not tired even from a long drive day. We put the slides out. I have one slide that won't go out. I turn on the air conditioners. I have one air conditioner that starts making this terrible grinding noise and little bits of black plastic coming down through the air ducts. And so the next thing that happens, I happen to have an extra, they call them a squirrel cage. It's a blower rotor for the Coleman air conditioners, and they're kind of known to be prone to failure, and the plastic will disintegrate over time.
Mm-hmm.
So about a year ago when we were in Red Bay, I picked up a spare. They had just gotten some more in. So went down to the basement where I've got the extra parts stored, got the blower motor, went up on the roof, changed it out in the air conditioner, went over to the little control box for our electric slides, reprogrammed it, ran the slide in and out 3 times. Everything's fine now, but it's just extra things you don't plan on.
That's right.
So again, just to make the day shorter and more comfortable, I'm so glad you drove.
I am too. I also want to thank all of you who gave me kudos. I got to sit there and read through them while he's up on the top, and that meant a lot to me. That all of the comments and all of the thumbs up and the hearts, that you guys are paying attention here, and I just want to thank you for that.
And to our son-in-law Kevin, thank you for praying for me.
That's right. I thought he was praying for us.
He was praying for me, I think. So just to catch you up on where we are now, we're in New Mexico, and the last video that aired this past Monday was on our way through Mississippi. We stopped at the Leonard Skinner Memorial, which if you haven't seen that, definitely go back and look that up on our channel. It's pretty amazing. It
was.
left us near tears.
Yep.
Since then, we have been to Abita Springs, Louisiana, New Orleans, Houston, San Antonio, now into New Mexico. And we are going from here to Arizona, then to California, up the coast into Oregon, Washington, across to Idaho, down into Nevada, and eventually working our way down to Texas for the winter, and then going back next year into Colorado, Utah, up into the Dakotas, Montana, Wyoming, all the more central part of the western states. So that's kind of where we are and what's going on with our route and our travels, just so you kind of know where we've been and what's coming up.
Now, with that in mind, I want to also touch on bucket lists. We all have heard of bucket lists. We all use bucket lists, whether it's visiting various family members and old friends and new friends, or special places that we've heard about, and that some of you have actually shown us, that we create those bucket lists ourselves. And don't be afraid to change course. We've had that happen ourselves, and you do happen upon some things that are pretty magical that you didn't even think were existing, and it's well worth it. Just don't be afraid to change your plans.
Things change for a reason.
That's right.
We've found that out very much firsthand.
Yep.
If they change, just roll with the changes.
That's right.
One thing that I did want to mention to you before we close things out today is our channel. First of all, we're nearing 11,000 subscribers. We want to thank each and every one of you that's following along with us every week. And we do precious few sponsored videos. I think I could probably go back and name 5 or 6 in over 3 years of being on YouTube, or now being 4 years being full-time. And there's been a lot of talk about sponsorships, especially when it's come to internet and communications out there the last few weeks. We just want to let you know we're very selective with who we do allow sponsor. We just did a video, excuse me, last week that our friends at Bow Shield T9 helped us out with. And that video, that's a product that I've used ever since we've had our coach for nearly 3 years now. And so when we were approached by them, it's like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's a product we believe in. And so we're very selective about what we do. But the support of our channel right now is coming strictly from advertising. And our advertising that we get from YouTube is precious little. We probably have made enough off of the ads that run on YouTube over the last couple of years to maybe pay for a GoPro. Maybe. Yeah, it's not anything that we can support our travels on. We don't do Patreon. We don't do anything like that where you have to pay to get specific content. We think all of our fans deserve everything that we put out there.
Absolutely. This is a part of what I would call a purpose that we really started out, as a lot of you know, we started out doing this to share with our family. And it kind of grew into also helping other people along the way who have decided to try this lifestyle, and give some ideas and tips and maintenance things and places to go. And we really have done this out of more of a purpose than we have to make money.
I will mention to you that when you do watch us, if you watch us on your phone or computer, you'll see the little line down there where you can do thumbs up, thumbs down. We don't want that one. But it gives you those, and there's one that has a little $sign in a circle. If you're doing it on your TV, your up and down arrow buttons will take you to that same little screen. If you ever watch one of the videos and you feel like, man, that was especially good, or it spoke to you for some certain reason, and you want to throw a little something extra to the channel, we certainly appreciate it. A few people have done that.
Absolutely.
And that's where you can do it. Just click on that little $sign and you can send anything our way. And we certainly do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So with that, that's where we are, where we're going. We want to thank you all for coming along with us. It has been an amazing journey.
It has been a great 4 years.
We don't have an end in sight. We have already got plans for next year.
Yep.
So we'll be doing this video again with you for our 5th in another year.
No exit plan.
That's right. And we want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with us. We want to thank especially those that we've gotten an opportunity to meet on the road. It's nice to get a knock on the door. We do like that. We
Absolutely.
do appreciate it. Don't ever hesitate to come by and say hi. We like to meet the faces that are on the other side of the screen that we don't normally get to see.
That's right.
And you all kind of know where we're going, up across the Southwest, up the West Coast, and what our plans are for coming up next year. If you have any suggestions of places in those states that you think we should try and work into our schedule, please leave them in the comments below. We do appreciate that, and if it's somewhere along the routes that we've got planned, or if we can change the route just a little bit, we'll certainly put those in, and we do appreciate you guys letting us know.
Absolutely.
The locals and the people that have already traveled there give us some of the best ideas of where to go.
Yep.
So with that, we do want to thank you for coming along with us. Leave us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and ring the notification bell, and that way you'll know where all of our new experiences take us. And next week, you're going to see videos coming up on Louisiana Texas, and so on along our trip.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.